Hello, everybody. It's a pleasure to have you, and welcome to the What's on Your Mind podcast. So, this year I had the pleasure of taking two sociology classes, actually, and specifically Sociology 216. It was Sex, Gender, and Sexuality. Pretty sure the name of the class was called. I always mess up the last one, but Sex, Gender, and Sexuality. And in this class, the name is pretty self-explanatory. We talked about those things, and one of the main topics that stood out to me was about gender normality. And the whole discussion surrounded the idea of what's normal or what's deemed quote unquote normal for certain genders. And the story that made me want to make this a podcast episode, I'll talk about first. There was a guy in there who said he painted his nails. And his friends made fun of him. And a girl nearly cut him off and told him, those weren't your friends then. And she left it there. And one, I appreciate that girl for saying that because I just don't know why people care so much. And the fact that you would mess with a friend of yours, or you would bully someone, or you would deem someone as less masculine, or would call them gay as if that's a negative thing, just for painting their nails. I just genuinely wonder, why do you care so much? Why did that person care so much? And in reference to the episode I posted before this, one of the episodes I posted before this about me liking female or women rap artists, you would think there's some type of scale or point system for how manly, quote unquote, you can be. And it's really mind-boggling because you will look around and you would see people expressing themselves how they see fit. And then you would get upset because their actions are different than yours. And instead of keeping your opinion to yourself or being like, man, I wouldn't do that, but I mean, go off. Some people will go as far as to villainize them or put them in a category that they deem is bad, like being gay or being more feminine, just to kind of put themselves over that person. And I really want to ask the question to anyone who listens to this: what defines normal? What defines what's okay and not okay for a specific gender? Because I, as a male, I'm into tattoos and piercings, right? And if you are familiar with my social medias, some of the piercings I have on my body, really one of the piercings I have on my body, would be deemed feminine. Or some of the clothes I'd wear would be deemed feminine. There's a story that I'm not going to put the specific person on blast, but it was from the post. It was from one of my more recent posts on Instagram where I had on the Nike crop top and the jean jacket, exposing, I was going to keep it discreet, but whatever, exposing the belly button piercing that I have. And someone called me, it was a guy friend, called me and said, he pretty much said I looked like a clown. He said that my outfit was very weird. I'm paraphrasing for the most part. I'm pretty sure the clown thing he said exactly. I'm like 99% sure, but everything else I'm paraphrasing. Said the outfit was weird. Why would I wear something like that? And I can't remember if he commented on the piercing or not. But even on the post where I posted the belly button piercing and the crop top, I said I thought about not posting this, especially like if some family see this because they're probably gonna deem me gay or weird, or why would you do that, etc. Friends or family. And while I wasn't shocked that my friend had made that call, even if it was in a joking manner, I was more hurt and disappointed. Because not even for the fact that what he said hurt me the most. It was the fact, one, an underrated part of this conversation. This friend doesn't have Instagram. It took someone to show him the post for him to see it and then comment on it. So one, that makes me think, who showed you the post? One, I got my ideas of who did. Who showed you the post, and what were y'all saying behind my back? If you would call me and say I look like a clown or say I look some type of way based off this outfit, what didn't you tell me? What'd you say behind my back? That makes me think about that, right? But another thing I think about is, why did it bother you so much? Or let's not even say bother, because he was laughing. He thought it was funny. He put it in a joking tone. Let's give him that benefit of the doubt. Why did you think it was that necessary to call and say that to me? And then what did you think? How'd you think that was going to impact me? Right. Now, friends roast each other all the time. It's no big deal. It is what it is. But what's more eye-opening and weird to me is just what's deemed masculine or feminine. And when a man shows their femininity, or when a woman shows their masculinity, it's nearly deemed as the end of the world. I was walking on my college campus, and I walked past someone. I think this guy, he had on like an outfit or something. It was weird. I can't remember the full details, but he said, he was talking to one of his boys, and he was saying, "Oh, does this make me look weird? Does this make me look blah, blah, blah?" And the guy told him, well, look on the bright side. You expressing your feminine side. And the guy took a lot of offense to that. He was like, "Oh my God, why would you say something like that? Don't ever say that again. Like, I'm about to fight." And it really just made me think, like, wow, it's that much of a problem for you to express any feminine traits about you. I'll try and end it off with this. Who you are is unique. You are truly one of a kind, and no one is going to be how you are. Who you are and what you want to do does not define your masculinity, femininity, or your uniqueness in this world. If you want to paint your nails, you a guy, go ahead and paint your nails. Really, nobody shouldn't care, but people are. People are going to talk about you. People are going to try and bully you. Some people may call you gay, as if that, again, if that's like the most negative thing in the world. People are going to ask why you do those things. Or if you're a woman, if you dress masculine, and be like, "Oh, you're a tomboy," or "Oh, why do you dress like that?" I'm not going to say don't care, because you have emotions, you are human, you have feelings. But don't let it stop you from expressing yourself how you want to. Again, I am a straight black male with a belly button piercer who likes wearing crop tops. There are many people in my life who are going to look at me very weirdly or talk about me, sometimes from my face, sometimes behind my back, and deem me a certain way. One of my favorite artists, one of my favorite rappers is Megan Thee Stallion. I can quote you a lot of her songs word from word. People will look at me very weirdly for that, even though she's just a music artist. I have no problem expressing my feminine side. And I famously said, out of all of the things I'm insecure about, and out of all the things I'm not happy about, my masculinity is not one of them. I don't have to prove that I'm a man. I don't have to prove I'm a straight man. And you shouldn't have to prove how you are either, male or female. Never stop being who you are. Who you are is special. Don't ever forget that. Thank you all for listening to this episode. I really hope you guys tune into another one. And if you ever get a chance, tell me what's on your mind. Thank you. Come again.